WSIC News, Mark Sanger coming to you from the Mooresville's annual luncheon, the events luncheon, and we got KIrk Ballard here with Joe Vagnone. Kurt, how are things going?
Really good. We're blessed to have. We're about 550 people attending today, and it really is a community celebration where we recognize those individuals who have had a positive impact on this community.
It's great, and a lot of people going to be here. What's the highlight? Can you share any of the kind of behind-the-scenes awards? Who's going to win what yet?
Well, number one, we're fortunate to have Brad Kislowski here, who is a NASCAR champion, and he also is a business owner who started Kislowski Manufacturing up in Statesville. So business owner, NASCAR driver, that's kind of the keynote right there at that point.
It's good stuff. And how many awards will you give out today?
Well, I can tell you, we give out the Women in Leadership, called the Sarah Hare Tice Award, and it's going to Dr. Susan Harrison. We give out the Entrepreneur of the Year, and that's going to Paul Cranes at Victory Lanes. We're also giving out an award for Business of the Year. That goes to Greenworks Tools, that uses batteries in order to run everything they do. No fuel source whatsoever other than batteries. We have let's see, Duke Energy Service Award, and that is going to Don Miller with Stocks for Tots. And Stocks for Tots comes about every fall. They have something special at NASCAR Tech, and so far they've raised $1 million for children to have presents during the holiday season.
That's great.
So, and then we have some special moments at the very end, remembering individuals who are no longer with us. So.
Well, Kurt, while we have you too, you know, we every chance we get when we're with you, we want to know, how's this business climate? I'm going to turn it over to Joe here and get some more questions on how are things going in the area here.
Actually, I wanted to start with congratulating you. Every year, this is absolutely the top event in the area. I mean, over 500 and something people. Congratulations for this. I know that's not easy to do.
Well, you know, the one thing about it, every year after the first year, it's a little bit easier. Why? Because people know what to expect, and it really isn't about the chamber. It's about this community, which is a very unique area that has, when I moved here 40 years ago, there were only 3,500 people here.
You're starting to show your age.
I know. But now we've got 80,000 people that live in Mooresville, South Iredell. 3/4 of those people were never born in North Carolina. So you've got a lot of new people coming from across the country and across the world. And they're bringing opportunity, and they're bringing their hopes and their dreams, which means they want to start a business right here.
You know, watching you talk reminds me, you were one of the very first people that I interviewed back 6.5 years ago on the radio show. A lot has happened in 6 years in your area. It is one of, if not the top growing areas in the country.
Well, I will tell you this. I do research every year, and I've been at the Chamber 10 years, about how business grows in Iredell County. And right here in Mooresville, we're averaging 1 new business a day applying to open in our area. That's 365 businesses a year approximately. That's phenomenal. So what that means is there are opportunities here. People see it, they see that this is a fertile ground for business growth, and they're coming here. Lower taxes, good schools, a variety of things, the lake, racing, you know, certain things that are really drawing people to this area. So
I know you got to go because you got 600 people to take care of. But the last time we talked, you talked about setting a record of grand openings all in a single day. First of all, tell me about that, and then tell me, do you plan on beating that this year?
Well, you know what it is we call them ribbon cutting extravaganzas. And so because we have so many businesses, we can't get them all in. Quarterly, we do these extravaganzas. And a lot of them are for service-oriented businesses where they don't have a storefront. And so what we do is we hold it at a facility. Usually Captain Cook has a heritage house, a community room, and it has cafeteria and everything in there. It's catered, and we'll have a dozen or more businesses on the same day open, but each one of them, whether there's 1 employee or 101 employees, they get the same thing from the Chamber of Commerce, which is celebrate your bringing jobs and opportunity to Mooresville, photo op, and let's start telling everybody about you.
So one of the things that intrigues me about the Chamber is that it sets itself above all the other networking. There are plenty of places us small business people can actually network, but there's something special about what the Chamber does. Talk a little bit about that for the people that are watching this that haven't decided whether they want to join a Chamber or not.
Well, the one thing about it, when you think about this area, especially when you have so many new people here, they don't know anything, but they know that the Chamber knows. And a legitimate business becomes part of the Chamber because they want to be part of the community. A fly-by-night business never joins a Chamber of Commerce. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be responsible. They come, they take the hit and run, and they're gone. But other ones who really want to be part of, the most successful ones, become part of the Chamber. People know that if you're a Chamber member, it's like the Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
That's a great statement. Any final thoughts you want to give somebody thinking about moving their business to the area, and why Mooresville?
Well, the one thing I will tell you about Mooresville, because it is an eclectic group of individuals from around the world, you come in, one other example. When I moved here 40 years ago, the first question was, which church do you go to? And then they invite you to go to their church on Wednesday night for dinner, right?
That's right.
Now the first question, the icebreaker is, where are you from? And everyone's from someplace else, but they all have one thing in common. They believe in this community, they believe in this country, and they believe, like we believe in them, that they can become successful.
And let me tell you this, there's no Chamber member that believes in its members as much as this one. Thank you so much for your time, my
My
friend.
pleasure. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you in there. Thank you.